Does Kim Jong Un have a pleasure squad? At what age did Einstein master calculus? What was the first ever feature-length film? Was Eminem sued by his own mom? Let's have a rap session about these amazing facts and more in this episode of You Don't Know. During 1943, U.S. officials imposed a short-lived ban on sliced bread as a wartime conservation measure. It lasted less than 3 months. Did you know that zebras have toes? That's right, they have 4 toes total, 1 on each foot. You may have heard a rumor that Albert Einstein wasn't that great at math. This is completely bogus. He was an incredible mathematician and had even mastered calculus by the age of 15. The word robot comes from the Czech robota. This translates into forced labor or work. Politics can get a little crazy sometimes. In 2002, New Jersey had 4 different governors in the span of 8 days. Of the 4, the governor with the shortest term was John Farmer Jr., who only served for 90 minutes. Adult human skeletons replace themselves around every 10 years, so if you get x-rays taken a decade apart, you're looking at completely different bones. A study shows that surgeons who play video games at least 3 hours a week perform 27% faster and have 37% fewer errors. Who says video games rot your brain? Cellophane was invented in 1908 to protect tablecloths from wine spills. It wasn't until later that people started using it to keep food fresh. It's harder to control our emotions when our brain's glucose levels are low. That's one of the reasons why people get hangry.
In the dawn of first light, the sun dance of daylight.
The Canadian government isn't sure when Canada became a sovereign state. Its Supreme Court ruled that sovereignty occurred sometime between the Treaty of Versailles in 1919 and the Statute of Westminster in 1931. Rapper Eminem's mother filed an $11 million defamation lawsuit against him because of his lyrics about her. She settled for $25,000, and $23,354.25 of that went to her lawyer. Man, Thanksgiving must be really awkward. The pumpkin is a member of the cucurbit family, which are gourds such as cucumbers and squashes, and like all cucurbits, the pumpkin is a fruit. The first ever documented multi-reel full-length film was made in Australia in 1906. It was called The Story of the Kelly Gang and caused some controversy because it showed the Kelly Gang in a sympathetic light. There are lots of things we can do to help reduce methane emissions, but one of the strangest has to do with sheep. Apparently, if you feed curry to your sheep, it reduces the amount of methane in their farts by up to 40%. Cat eyes can be strikingly beautiful and come in lots of colors, but if a cat has blue eyes, it has a greater chance of being deaf. Kim Jong Un's Pleasure Squad is a secretive group of young women chosen for their beauty and loyalty. They entertain Kim and his inner circle with music, dance, and companionship. Little is known about their activities, but they accompany Kim to events and parties. This reflects the regime's focus on maintaining the leader's image and satisfaction.